What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. So today I got something in the mail that I've been waiting for. I actually got my Analogue Super NT in the mail finally here. Something I ordered about a month ago, maybe a little over a month. But I'm gonna go and dig into this. I'm gonna go unbox it really quick here. I did not order the the 8-bit DO controller with it, the wireless one, simply because I have an original SNES controller. I also have the dual link SNES controller that Retrobit makes as well too. So I'm not really a big fan of the wireless controllers that actually have the little adapter or the dongle or whatever you want to call it. I just never really got into those. If it's not Bluetooth, I don't really want to use that. It's just how I am. So unfortunately, I did not want to get that. I'll use my regular controllers or the dual link one as well too. But before I jump into this, I just want to get one thing off my chest really quick here. While I'm opening it, I guess I could say I got my little knife here. So basically, one thing, I work in software sales. I've been in software sales for quite some time now. And one thing I can say that is when you put a date out there, no matter what it's for or what you do, when you have a date, like an announced date, a specific date, that's the first thing that people always look at. They always go right to that no matter what. And if something's not out that day or something's not taken care of that day, then they're going to hold you to it, and then it's going to become a problem. I say this because I've been waiting for, it's been almost 2 weeks now. This was supposed to ship on March the 1st. I ordered it back in February, early February. It is March the 12th today. I just got it in. It shipped on Friday, I believe it was. Sorry, Thursday. But regardless though, being in sales, many of you probably know that when you announce a date, a street date, or no matter what kind of date it is, you're going to have that, right? So the best thing they could have probably done, and I'm not mad, I'm not pissed off or anything like that, but I'm just like, again, no, let's get rid of all this here. I'm just a little bit, like I said, just a little bit taken back because I expected this to be shipped out earlier than this. So, but whatever, it happens. But again, though, maybe next time using like ship by March or mid-March or something like that. But when you put a date on it, March 1st, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to be mad because they're going to be expecting this thing before then, or at least being shipped out on March 1st. And communication's key, guys. Keep that in mind, please, too. Analog, if you're watching this, communication is key. Posting on Twitter, posting on Facebook and such is not pretty much going to do that. It's not going to. You gotta stay in touch with people. So let's go ahead and let's get on to this here. So this here is going to be, I'm not gonna open right now. This is basically, if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much the, well, I guess I could open it. Might as well while I have you here. This is pretty much just a box. They have actually, they've actually packed in Super Turrican Director's Cut and Super Turrican 2 with the actual Super NT. So one thing they have done is they actually give you a box, a physical box of the game. Again, though, it doesn't really. One thing I can say though is that you don't get the physical game with it. That'd be cool if it would have been the physical cartridge in here. It's actually built in. It's actually built into the console itself. But yeah. So here's the box. This is Super Turrican Director's Cut. Apparently the original one that was on the SNES was too big. It was actually too big for, and this is weird, it's upside down, it's so weird. It was actually too big for the actual cartridges they made back then, so they decided to go ahead and put the full game, as it should have been, on the Super NT here, so you can play it as well too. I'm sure there's probably ROMs out there or something, but for the most part though, you can go ahead and you can play these two games on the console itself. So we'll go ahead and we'll get into it. Now I purchased the clear one here, or the transparent console here. A lot of controversy behind this here because simply people are saying that it's not really transparent. It's more like a frost, which I have to say it probably is true. It's definitely not, like what it looked like in the pictures and the renders. Try opening this without damaging anything. But yeah, it's definitely not what it looked like in the pictures and such. So that's kind of a shame. Okay, so here's the box here. You finally got that open here. So yeah. So again, the front just basically says it's the Analogue Super NT, Super Turrican Director's Cut, Super Turrican 2, both digital, like I mentioned, HDMI cable, USB cable, and of course a worldwide power supply. Once again, there it is there. Once again, there is no controller with this, so if you're planning on getting a controller, if you don't have a regular SNES controller or something that will work, again, 8-bit DO does indeed sell one that's actually made for this, so you can definitely pick that up as well too. So very nice casing. I mean, it's got I mean, it's superb casing. This thing is actually really nice. I mean, it's boxed really nice, and from what I've heard, this thing has a lot of weight to it, so we'll find out here. So let's go ahead and open this up here. So it does have a lot of weight to it. So here it is, guys. This is the Analogue Super NT, and once again, this is going to be the transparent version. Now this thing does take physical cartridges, so you do use physical cartridges of SNES cartridges if you have those laying around your home, or you plan on purchasing some, which I just started recently collecting more. I had some already, but I've been collecting them as I go here, kind of waiting in anticipation for this. So once again, this does have a cartridge slot built into it, so you can play Super Famicom as well as regular SNES library games as well too. And it does have FPGA hardware, which is about the closest thing you're going to get to SNES hardware itself. Actually, it's basically going to be one step better. So you're going to get the most out of this. I had actually held off on purchasing this, or purchasing the Retrobit Trio, the Trio Plus, just because I wanted to get more of a better experience. So I wanted to kind of, instead of just getting a regular clone console, it's just going to emulate the games. I know the Retrobit ones do a good job of that, but I actually wanted to spend a little bit more money. Now, I say a little bit more money, I'm talking $190. So it is kind of pricey for this. It's nowhere near the regular NT that they released a while back. That was like $400, $500 or something like that. But this one here is built, the other one was made of aluminum. This is basically like a nice plastic. It's a hard plastic. It does, like I said, it's HDMI on the back here, just basic HDMI. And you got your USB jack there for the power. This takes a regular USB, it looks like here. Then of course on the top here you have your reset and your power button. And like I mentioned, you have your cartridge slot right here. On the bottom you have a nice little pad, non-stick pad basically, so you can put it wherever you need it. Hopefully it should stay in place and not can move around like other consoles do, especially those clone consoles and stuff. But I just can't get over how much weight this thing does have to it. It is actually very, very heavy. So there's really not a ton to unbox. I do have a box here full of has the HDMI cord as well as the power adapter, the USB power adapter. Those both do have the Analogue little logo on it. I'm not going to get all that out here because it's going to take forever, number one, and plus it's two simple things you don't really need to know about. So it's there. It's all you need to know. Again, you have the two ports here on the front for your SNES controllers. Like I said, it does take standard original SNES controllers. If you do have some laying around, you can use those, or of course you can purchase some from Castlemania Games. They have, like I said, the dual link controllers as well too, so you can definitely do that as well. So it's definitely something you can do. And another big thing I almost forgot here is this does have an SD slot here, so you can update the firmware, but it has indeed been jailbroken. So you can look up videos out there as well too on how to add ROMs to this, so you can get some more use out of it. But for me personally, it does upscale the ROMs a little bit better. It's going to play them a little bit better than what some of the other consoles are going to do, like the Retrocade and such. But really though, if you're paying $190 for a emulator machine, you're crazy. I'm sorry, you're crazy. This is for carts. This is for if you have actual physical cartridges and you are a collector or you plan on collecting. That's what this needs to be for. And I'm not saying that's what it has to be for, but me personally, that's what I want to use it for, what I think you should use it for anyway. So if you want to use it for an emulator machine and you want to pay $190, that's fine. And I will say this too, the shipping was a little bit kind of crazy. I paid $35 for shipping for this. Yes, that's $35. It came pretty quick after it finally shipped, but again though, a little bit steep. So $225 is kind of expensive for something like this, and the SNES was originally that price when it came out. So, but again though, it is pretty cool. It does look nice. It's nice and small as well too, and it's gonna hopefully play the SNES games that I want to as well too. All the ones that I have better than what anything else will play. And there is a nice little menu on here as well too, like a UI and such too, where you can change tons of different features and everything too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a video separately here of all that as well too. I'll do some gameplay from this and also a little bit of features on the UI on the next video I post here. I just wanted to do a basic unboxing today, just kind of show you what's in the package, what you get. So pretty much what you're going to get is you're going to get a little box for Super Turrican, the director's cut, an empty box, and then you're going to get the actual console itself, with the HDMI and the actual USB power AC supply as well too. So once again, this has been the Analogue Super NT. They are still available, I think, in black, and I know I've heard that they're going to be doing a third wave. This is actually wave 1, wave 2 sold out pretty quick, and they're already out now. So wave 3 should be coming around here soon. So it's much cheaper than the original NT that came out before too. Like I said, the one that played the NES versions. And of course, one big thing too, if you are a huge collector and such, that's pretty much what you're going to get the most use out of this thing as well too. So I think I've covered everything as far as on the actual console itself with an unboxing. And like I said, the next video I do will be a little bit of features on the UI as well as some gameplay footage. I'll throw in a couple games that I have, and we'll take a look at those as well. So once again, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and as always, happy gaming.